just
No, otherwise everybody starts quoting. It's like, I'm going to be on Sherlock.
yeah, I just studied, but just some weeks ago I thought, why didn't you Mark Shepard on Sherlock? And okay, so we have to write to Steve Moffat. And
you have to write to Stephen Moffat, and that'll piss him off even more. Don't tell me what to do. It's very grouchy. Stephen Moffat is the creator of Sherlock, and is also the de facto showrunner of Doctor Who. The main writer of Doctor Who. He's a brilliant writer, absolutely brilliant writer, and he's another one of us in the context of he's a guy that nobody would have employed 15 years ago, and runs some of the greatest sci-fi shows and writes just incredible writer. It hires people like Neil Gaiman and everybody else to write great stuff.
He wrote Blink, if I'm wrong. He wrote the Weeping Angels. He invented them, or I don't know.
Yeah, he created the Weeping Angels. Yeah. He created Silence. He created the Weeping. I mean, he's the guy that goes into his kid's bedroom and sees a crack in the wall and goes, I wonder if that's a crack in the fabric of space and time. That's a horror story. His kids are like terrified. It's brilliant.
Very good.
My actual question is,
that wasn't your actual question?
This is a 2-point follow-up.
Okay.
both of you, it's because you have been on so many shows, both of you, what directors do you want to work with? You already answered it.
He did? Sherlock. What directors do I want? I want to work with Frank Darabont. You know Frank Darabont? Frank Darabont, he kind of helped to create the Walking Dead series, and he did The Mist and Shawshank Redemption. Yeah, he's doing a new TV show now called L.A. Noire that looks like it might be kind of interesting.
Like the video game?
Well, no, it's not like the video game, but the same, era as the video game. And I'd like to work with him a lot. But the cocksucker hasn't hired me. So, yet. And he likewise knows that I want to work with him. Because I had dinner with him and said, hire me, you cocksucker.
Good way to start.
Well, yeah, maybe that's, yeah. So Frank is the guy I want to work with. But bye.
Bye.
See you. Hello.
Hey, I have a question for Mark Shepard. What do you think about becoming a screamer singer in a death metal band? Because your shouting and supernatural is so nice, and you would be a good screamer singer, I think. So.
I'm very nervous and I didn't understand 90% of what I said. If it was about football, I'm okay.
What do you think about becoming a screamer singer?
A what?
Screamer singer? What is it? Screamer singer. Like a heavy metal? Like,
Oh, a screamer singer.
yeah.
I don't know. Crowley likes to shout every now and then. That's kind of just fun. He's just posturing. You don't shout a lot as Lucifer. It's kind of cool, isn't it?
No, Lucifer doesn't have to shout.
You're just a Lucifer. Crowley has to shout.
That's right, I did shout, didn't I? I did one time.
One time.
Right in Sand's.
Oh, in Sand, of course. Yeah, of course. Right. No, yeah, but it's interesting. It's a heavy metal singer? No, not my thing. A bit of noise.
You seem disappointed.
A bit.
Okay.
Good. You have another question? Is that? Oh, very good. Bye.
Tschüss.
Hello.
Möchtest du auch eine Frage an, oder?
Yeah.
Good.
So.
I have a question for each of you. First, for you, you like extreme fighting. Do you also watch wrestling?
Oh, with fake wrestling? or actual wrestling? Like Olympic collegiate wrestling. Fake wrestling.
Either.
I shouldn't say this. This is an embarrassing admission. But I did one of my first movies. I was in a wrestling movie called No Holds Barred. Don't see it. But I played Hulk Hogan's little brother. And for a while, I got really into the wrestling scene and met a lot of the guys from it. Actually went to a few matches and had a good time. It's good fun. It's good fun, but I don't watch it like I do with the extreme fighting. Yes? Do you like extreme fighting? Wrestling, yeah. Alright. Do you have a question for Mr. Shepard?
I have a question for Mr. Shepard. Regarding Battlestar Galactica, did you at any point think that your character could be one of the final 5 Cylons? And
He was the 5th Cylon. For a long time he was the 5th Cylon, it was obvious.
Okay, and is it possible that Crowley is actually a Cylon?
Interesting question. Yeah, of course it's possible. Like, I'd be an interesting crossover, Battlestar, Super Battlestar Galactica. But no, of course. I mean, it was obvious that Romo was the 5th Cylon for a long time, and then it became so obvious it was pointless. But it doesn't really matter. Would it really matter if Romo was a Cylon or not?
No.
Even if Romo was a Cylon, that you never knew Romo was a Cylon? I actually got to play, it's another one of those characters.
Are you saying Homo was a Cylon?
Romo. Romo Hampkin.
Ah.
Greatest lawyer on a sci-fi show ever.
Greatest lawyer on a sci-fi show ever. Well done.
Thank you very much.
But the fun part of it was to play a character that there was a possibility that he wasn't human, but it was absolutely irrelevant to what he was doing. It's kind of a really interesting thing to play. To have that ambiguity and put it away because nobody quite decided what was going on yet. It's kind of an interesting thing to do.
I agree.
Awesome. Bye.
This is good, this is fun. We should have Mark everywhere.
Hi. I noticed the line is going further back.
Is that hurry up?
No, I think I'm making people frightened. Right? Should we go back to the regular microphone? No? Hi.
Hi.
What's your name?
Jacqueline.
Hello. What's your question?
It's for Mark Shepard, actually. I'm pretty sure you got that question a couple times before, but which is your favorite Doctor and why?
Never heard that question before. I grew up with John Pertwee. Tom Baker became my doctor because he was just cool. And Matt Smith is my favorite doctor.
Ooh, somebody didn't like that.
Doug just fell over. But Matt Smith is the current Doctor, and I think he's just a fabulous Doctor. So if you haven't watched Doctor Who, you know what the rule is, right? Who here has not been watching Doctor Who? Okay, now listen, I did this in DragonCon Atlanta, and I've done this all over the world. I'm telling you now, you do not have to watch 48 years of Doctor Who. Start at season 5. Yes. Start at season 5, Raggedy Doctor arrives in a blue box, small Scottish girl, he gets out, says, "You're Scottish, fry something." And then you'll get to an understanding of Doctor Who. It's 12 episodes in season 5, and I think 12 or 13 episodes including Christmas in season 6, and you will have caught up in a weekend. And once, hold on, stop whining. I have dispensation from the creators of Doctor Who to say this. Okay. Once you've watched that and you understand what's going on then, if you want to, you can watch 48 years of Doctor Who. But it's a great show and it's worth watching. And I am the Super Who connection. And hopefully eventually I'll be the Super Who lock.
Very good. Thank you very much. Good question. Very good question. Hi. How are you? Good.
She thinks you're going to take her soft.
I already have. What's your name?
Bianca.
Hi, Bianca. What's your question?
So my question is for Mark Shepard, and it's about Sherlock. And I want to know...
Yes, I watch it too.
I want to know what kind of character you would like to play.
Sebastian Moran.
Why are you applauding? Why is that good?
Because that's about the most amazing character ever, but he...
Next to Lucifer.
Of course, next to
Well, Lucifer is being played by Moriarty. And Sebastian Moran would be the Crowley of Sherlock Holmes. Sebastian Moran was the second in command he was the hitman, he was that Arthur Conan Doyle wrote, that would do things like tie a boy to a tree so he could shoot tigers.
Lovely.
Wow. The second most dangerous man in London is his title, which I always loved.
Sick.
It's a wonderful guy.
Fantastic.
Yeah, so.
Thank you.
We shall see.
Thank you. Fantastic question. Bye, Bianca. Hello.
Hi. I had a question that concerns you, Mark.
A question for me? It's a good one. Not about Sherlock or Doctor Who, because I have no idea.
I had to break with this tradition now. It's about, it was said that Lucifer was only a hallucination in Sam's mind, but it was like said in the first episode of season 7 that it seemed like Lucifer wasn't in the cage anymore. Like, he wasn't mentioned. He latched onto Sam's soul in a weaker state and tries now to take over. And what do you think of that?
I didn't get that. What was that about?
That Lucifer isn't in the cage, that he latched onto some soul?
Yeah, in sense, because when Pastel only told Crowley he was worried about Michael. He didn't mention Lucifer at all, and that's kind of weirded me out because why?
What did you say? Fan Oh. I'm not sure I quite understand the question yet. So keep going. I think somehow we'll hit upon the answer in the question.
Do you think that Lucifer is a smaller, weaker form than Sam, or it's not
weaker?
Because that pulls him out and he just tries now to crawl his way up.
Of the cage?
No, inside of Sam. Yeah.
Inside of Sam. Like Sam is like Lucifer's little man inside of Sam is a weak very, very small. Very small and Lucifer. No, I think no. That's a very sophisticated question. And my answer? No.
It's a very complex and multi-layered.
Hold on.
One question. How did you think Lucifer tortured Cass?
How do you torture Cass? What? Giving regular spankings. Yes. Regular spankings. Thank you very much for those questions. Hi. How are you?
They're not coming anyway. Yeah.
I told you. What's your name?
I'm Sabina.
Hey, Sabina.
I got a question, a silly question for both of you. I would like to know if you could imagine to meet your dream kind of woman on a convention.
Kannst du dich vielleicht an die Seite stellen? Du bist so groß, hinter dir sehen die Leute nichts.
I think go back to Misha Collins.
Sorry?
Misha Collins is my dream woman.
There you go. And Sebastian is mine. Thank you.
That's a good question, actually. That was going to put you back in half. Look at the gap.
I'm trying to bring everybody closer.
Come on now.
It's been inching further and further.
Look at that.
It was 5, 10, now 25 feet back.
And then moving away.
Yeah. Should I just surrender this fight for you guys? No? Well, come up. Move down. Oh. You.
They're just coming to look at you.
So, we have another question.
I've got a question for both of you, and I wanted to know that if you ever had any jobs outside of being an actor,
Told you. Yeah.